you hear me? All right, all right. Good afternoon. I'm sorry I don't speak German. I'll speak slowly. So, I bring greetings and solidarity from the United States. Now some of you may be asking, who let this guy from the United States onto the stage? Is he here to chlorinate our chicken? Is he here to feed us genetically modified food? Isn't the United States to blame for this anti-worker, anti-environment, anti-consumer TTIP deal? Well, yes, but also no. You see, I don't come here on behalf of the more than 500 US corporations that are helping to write TTIP as official US trade advisors with access to secret negotiating documents. I come here on behalf of the millions of people in the United States who are not allowed to see what our own government is proposing for this deal that would affect everything from the food we eat to the air we breathe. I don't come here on behalf of the US oil and gas corporations that would like to use TTIP to undermine European bans on fracking and to ship some of the world's dirtiest fuel to Europe. I come here with one of the many environmental organizations in the United States that, like the green groups here today, are fighting trade pacts that threaten our common home. I don't come here on behalf of the Wall Street banks that are lobbying to insert rules in TTIP that threaten to return us to that deregulatory model that led to financial crisis and global recession. I am here for the US workers who lost their jobs in that recession and who join with Germany's strong unions in saying, we will not stand for a backroom deal that puts our jobs at risk. And finally, I do not come here on behalf of the US agribusinesses pushing for TTIP rules that would threaten labels on genetically modified food, or that would require the food that passes for safe in my country to be automatically allowed in your grocery stores. No, I come on behalf of the 90% of US consumers that support labels for genetically modified food, and the 100% of US consumers that, like all of you, want their food to be safe. The point is this: criticizing TTIP does not make you anti-American. It does not make me anti-European. It makes us supporters of an informed democracy, a clean environment, good jobs, and healthy communities on both sides of the Atlantic. Like many of you, I am particularly critical of TTIP because I reject a system, even a mildly reformed system, that would empower multinational corporations to bypass our domestic courts, to go to unaccountable tribunals of 3 lawyers who put on the robes of judges, to claim extreme rights not available to our domestic businesses, to challenge policies that keep us healthy and our environment clean, and to demand compensation for their lost profits paid for with our taxes. TTIP would newly empower more than 26,000 European firms doing business in the United States to use this notorious investor-state dispute settlement system to challenge US policies. And it would simultaneously empower, for the first time, more than 50,000 US firms here in the European Union to use these corporate tribunals against European safeguards. And I should mention, since this is also a protest of Ceta, more than 8 out of 10 of those US firms doing business here could gain that ability to launch corporate tribunal cases against European policies under Ceta alone. At the stroke of a pen, their US parent companies could transfer ownership to Canadian subsidiaries, and you'd have 80% of TTIP's corporate tribunal threat just with Ceta. We protest these deals that would expand corporate rights because we support the democratic right for a country like Canada to ban fracking or to adopt patent policies that reduce the cost of medicines. The democratic right for a country like Germany to set environmental standards for coal-fired power plants or to phase out nuclear power. And the democratic right for a country like my own to enact bold new protections without fear of retribution in corporate tribunals. Just as TTIP would empower Chevron and ExxonMobil to attack climate change policies on your side of the Atlantic, it would empower Shell and BP to attack them on mine. Each day, as more people in the United States learn how TTIP would allow multinational corporations to undermine our health, financial, and environmental protections, more are saying what you have gathered to say here today. No way. No way are we going to allow this so-called trade deal to be one that infects our food, jeopardizes our jobs, and poisons our air. No way are we going to let 3 lawyers in some tribunal rule against the democratically enacted protections for which we have fought. No way are we going to let corporations forge a new transatlantic model that suits their interests at our expense. No, we will forge our own transatlantic alliances. Your fight is my fight. Your victory is my victory. We win together. Thank you.
Beachy. Wir werden zusammen gewinnen, hat Beachy gesagt. Und wir fassen es kurz auf Deutsch zusammen. Er steht für Solidarität aus den USA und er bringt uns keine Chlorhütchen und er spricht auch nicht für die mehr als 500 amerikanischen Unternehmen, die die US-Regierung bei der Ausgestaltung von TTIP beraten und dabei in die geheimen Unterlagen gucken dürfen. Er spricht auch nicht für die US-Ölfirmen, die TTIP brauchen, damit wir hier endlich Fracking erlauben. Er spricht auch nicht für die Wall Street Banker, die Banken wieder deregulieren wollen. Nein, er kommt für die Umweltgruppen aus den USA, für die Gewerkschaften und für die 90% der Amerikaner, die auch eine Gentechnik-Kennzeichnung wollen.